Okay, I've been telling y'all that I've been making Maggie's dog food, and this is the dog food that she doesn't eat. Matter of fact, today we just took a 50-pound bag of this over to a friend of ours who has about 8 dogs, so he was really tickled to get it. But I've been making Maggie's dog food for about 3 or 4 weeks now, and this video is going to show you how to make your own dog food. Welcome to the Vista Acres Homestead channel.
We took out way too much with the tractor.
Okay, y'all, what I am doing is this is a chicken we had a little bit left over that we bought at your, I actually think this one came from Sam's, and I'm picking it off, putting it in these smaller bags, so when I need some chicken for Maggie's dog food, I'll lay that bag out and thaw it out. And then the rest of this chicken will go for bone broth. And we'll probably have a video on that, how we do our bone broth. But yep, Maggie's sitting right over here watching my every move. I'll go through and try to get as much of the meat off here that I can use for her dog food. I usually on the chicken is for breakfast. When I make her breakfast, I use chicken for that.
Because I thought it would be easier to take this topsoil and
yeah, I'll use chicken on that.
Well, now I need to put some of this back in. So I've made this job like.
I guess y'all can hear the YouTube in the background.
So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna shut some gates.
That's
all
old
the animals in one area.
Country View Acres there. Watch him. He's a good old guy.
We're gonna put. I'm gonna assume somewhere about 5 or 6 bucket hooks back in the ground over there, just to build it up back the way it should be.
I really tried to keep a lot of the fat out. Although, you know, that's what you make your broth out of. Okay, y'all, I am making Maggie's dinner. You like your dinner, Maggie? Maggie loves her dinner. So this is dinner time, y'all. Again, y'all, the old house is under remodeling. It's actually been under remodeling for a couple of years. I'm glad Angie's patient. Maybe one day we'll get it done. One day we'll get it finished. All right, I'll go ahead and turn it on. I started out on high. Now what I've got, y'all, this is a pork. Actually, Maggie has half of it. I buy a big one up at Sam's, and we cooked us half of it, and then I cooked Maggie the other half. Well, this is what we had left over with the half that we had. Now this is homemade chicken broth, and we collect what's left of the chicken and make broth. So we'll buy those Costco or Sam's chickens, and then we'll make broth out of them. So I put a little bit of pork in there. That's a pork loin. I've got some peas here, so I'm gonna go ahead and use all these peas in here. I'll put her some peas. Okay. That's about all of them. I'm not gonna use the juice out of the peas. Okay, then I get some beets. Put some beets. Now, if I pour that juice in there, I mean, it makes it red, the dog food really red looking, which the beets will too, just by themselves. I'll put her some beets in here. And then I'll put a little bit of spinach in here. Okay. And then I put her a little bit of salmon. Now this is canned salmon. So I'll put her a little chunk of that in there. That way she'll get her fish and her protein. Alright, now I've got to get some carrots. I'll be right back. There's her carrots. So she's got carrots. Now I take a little bit of rice, just not much. I'm not gonna put a lot of rice. For a little bit of a filler. Now that's some rice that we had left over from some stir fry that we made. So, alright, so what I will do is mix it all together, like so. Yep. Mix it all up. Now, let's make sure you don't see it. If I gave it to her like this, she would pick what she wanted out of it. And so now I turn it down low. Everything in it's cooked, I mean, pretty well. And when the garden starts coming in, we'll give her fresh garden. And then eventually when we raise chickens, we'll probably, she'll have fresh chickens. We raise chickens, but none of our chickens are processed, are they, honey? They're pets. Right. They're supposed to lay eggs. So what I do, I've got this blender. What is that?
Onions.
Oh, clean ones. Okay. I've got this blender, and this is a handy, I'd say tool, but you don't call it a tool in the kitchen, do you? Do you call it a tool in the kitchen?
Whatever you want to call it, I don't know.
But I just take here and, you can see, I blend it up. And the reason I do this is because, like I say, she would eat around probably. She's got where she kind of likes carrots, though. I noticed I left some holes in it, and she did eat them. I was surprised. The beets, I don't know if she'd eat the beets or not. She probably wouldn't. So I try to grind all that stuff up good. That way she hopefully eats them. She likes peas. I've noticed that, don't you, Angie?
Yeah.
Yeah, she likes peas. Angie, how long's the house remodeling been going on? Here. Yeah, here.
4 years?
Huh?
4 years?
I told him 2 years. Maybe it's been 4 years.
I don't know.
Yeah, anybody's just watching the channel, this is my grandmother's old house. And
We can't get
We-
well enough to it. It don't seem like
yeah, it seems like about the time we get feeling like messing with it,
one of us gets sick.
one of us gets sick, and but we're hoping to get started on it again.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all, this is what it ends up like.
And it don't smell good.
Well, that's probably the tuna in it, or salmon in it.
Probably smells
But-
like her.
Yeah, she loves it. See, she can't wait. She's standing right here. She can't wait.
And she's right under your feet.
Mm-hmm. All right, so now I just about got to have a refrigerator for all Maggie's stuff. Don't I?
Didn't make it all up one time.
Well, we did. Which this, y'all, will probably be 3 days worth. Won't it, Angie?
Probably not.
Yeah. So what I do, I keep my yogurt. Angie and I, we keep these yogurt things and put it in that. And I'm probably, because I'll probably have a lot of breakfast blend in the morning. I'll probably put this salmon in a smaller container. So yeah, I'll let this cool off before I give it to her.
I don't think she wants it to cool off.
No, she didn't like that comment, did she?
No, she's ready for it now.
She'd be ready. I'd like to have. We got any more of these, Angie?
Yeah, and there's Mama.
I'd like to have some of these, like for put all this canned stuff in. You know? Big-
Yeah, bring them up here again.
Okay, y'all. Almost didn't get crunched up. I think she'll eat it. I'll give her that. That's about now. I'm not done with it yet. I got pumpkin that I add to it. I always put her a little bit of pumpkin in here. Pumpkin is really good for her digestive system. It also, with any animals, will deworm them. I bought some chicken dewormer one time. And I got to reading on the bag,
Too slow for you.
and the primary ingredient in it was pumpkin. It had a few other things in it, but alright, now that will be Maggie's supper. What do you think, Maggie? Maggie, you excited about your supper? We gonna sit in here and watch TV, or? Okay, y'all, let me show you how excited Maggie gets about her food. Maggie, sit. Sit. Alright, shake hands. Shake hands. Shake hands. Yeah, okay. Alright. Stay. 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 Alright, y'all see the dog food bag over on the other side. It's full. That's how much dog food I had left when I stopped feeding her. Alright, go, Maggie. Maggie said, quit talking. I want to eat. You know, she likes her dog food. Okay, y'all, it is breakfast time for Maggie. So I'm gonna show you what I do.
Delay this week.
Get everything out here. Got our pumpkin. This is the rice. I don't use the rice. There's the salmon. Here's the chicken. I think I just brought up some oatmeal for her. And I'm not gonna put too many greens in it.
Here's an egg. If you need an egg, it's
Yeah, I
got
need
crack
an
in
egg.
it.
Angie and I got talking about it, and may put too much greens in her food. First thing I'm gonna do is let's throw it on high, and then I pour the broth in there. Now we are talking about broth, y'all. Look at here.
It smells so good.
Oh, it smells good. That's one of the things you wish you had some smell-o-vision on TV. That does smell good.
Makes me hungry.
But most stuff on the farm, you don't want smell-o-vision.
No.
Mm-mm. But that does smell good. All right, so I get the broth. I really need to probably open another can because I like a little bit more than that, but that'll work. And then I take and I put an egg in here, 2 eggs. I usually give her 2 eggs. Grab another egg. I have chickens, boy. I tell you what, y'all, they've stopped laying a little bit on us.
Well, I gave.
Molting time, man.
I sold some too, you know, yesterday.
Huh?
I said I sold some yesterday. Barter. Maggie, please.
Alright, so that's a heating up.
Can you make me a cup of coffee, baby?
Yeah, but good, honey. Maggie, you want a cup of coffee?
Big cup or cap?
Caffeine is early. Maggie don't need no coffee.
No.
When Maggie's wound up, you hear her in the background. She woke me up, which I get up at 4 o'clock every weekday morning. I guess Maggie thought it was time to get up. She woke me up about 4 o'clock. She was ready to go, as usual. All right, Angie, where's the oatmeal? This is the oatmeal. I put her a little bit of oatmeal in there. Like I said, this is the breakfast blend. Y'all, she keeps an eye on what's going on here. Yeah. She knows this is her breakfast. All right, give me a spoon here. Anything with Maggie that's, she went outside last night, and the gentleman that rents the, make sure it's in the camera.
All
right, now I turn it down.
Small chicken.
I'm gonna go ahead and put all this chicken in here, and we'll have breakfast for tomorrow, maybe even Monday. I don't like getting too far out ahead, y'all. I don't want it to run in the refrigerator because the purpose of doing all this work. Now, when I went out of town week before last, I made it up ahead so Angie didn't have to do this, which I'm glad I did. Angie started getting sick then. Like I told y'all on Sunday's video, pretty sure Angie's had that C word, and we know she's got strep throat because they tested her for that, and she does have that.
And 2 infected ears.
And 2 infected ears. So
oh, that's the reason I haven't been able to hear nothing.
That's why she hadn't been on the videos. Right before that, I was going to get her to do a video on her winter garden. What's that beeping? Is that the camera?
Oh, it's your coffee.
Oh, that's my coffee. Alright. That's my yogurt. That's not Maggie's. Put that right here. Alright, Maggie, we got your supper for tonight. And as y'all can see, this really doesn't take very long to do. Put her a few
It
beets in
seems
there.
long to Maggie, though. You hear her in the background? She's a
Yeah.
whining. She's a wanting her food.
Y'all, I've got a whole pork loin over there that we cooked in the slow cooker. I've got to do something with it. I'll probably put a lot of it in bags and freeze it. few carrots out of it. Some carrots out of it, a little bit of grease. I always cook her fresh carrots while I cook her port loin. So I've got her covered this week. We may go to Sam's or Costco and get a chicken. Well, it's I don't know how they raise them, and rotisserie them for $5. You, Angie?
No.
Okay, I have to turn this down. It's starting to stick. Biggest thing is everything's cooked, so basically all I'm trying to do is get it warmed up a little bit. Cause I serve it to her cold anyway. Something outside.
I think she's cleaning this jar. It makes a different sound than anything different.
Alright, y'all, I'm gonna get the old blender out here. Is my blender end over there, ain't you? Or is it all over here?
Maybe in the dishwasher. Yeah, here it is. I gotta wash
This thing is nice, y'all, not a sponsor. But like I say, if I didn't blend it, probably the beets, definitely the beets. I don't think she'll eat them. I think she likes beets about like I do. There's Maggie's breakfast. That's probably gonna be enough for 3 or 4 breakfasts. She doesn't. We don't feed her as much as you think. Usually try to keep it to about a cup and a half for mornings. Angie will give her about a half a cup to a cup for lunch, and then she gets about another cup and a half for supper. Because we don't want her to get fat. That's one thing that we've read is really bad on shepherds is when them hips get fat. You don't want that. And Maggie's not an American shepherd, so we definitely don't want her hips to get fat.
Be glad you don't have smell-o-vision on that. It stinks.
Yeah, smell-o-vision, that tuna or that salmon really puts the odor to that.
$5?
Yeah.
Good ones.
I told Angie I really need to give me a part-time job at Lowe's so I can get me some pretty good deals and stuff. But I tell you what, y'all,
Spending all of his money.
between working a full-time job and the farm here and all the projects, as I went over a couple videos ago that Angie and I've got to do,
Yeah.
I don't have no time for a part-time job. I got a full plus job here because this kitchen and everything, as you see, this old house, we are going to redo this house. Now what we're going to do with it when we get done with it, we're not sure. But we definitely we're going to redo this old house. All right, y'all, got the fan set up, cooling it off. So I'll show you about how much I put in here. I fill that bowl pretty close to full. About
She said fill it up.
somewhere in there. Now let's see if she'll eat that beet. We'll see if she'll eat that beet right there. Okay, y'all. Put you down here with her. Now watch her. She will sit. All right. Right hand, Maggie. Shake your right hand. Maggie, sit. She's all excited. Right hand. Left hand. Left hand. Maggie, left hand. She's getting aggravated. Okay, sit. All right, here she is. Stay. Stay. Stay.
Eat. Go. She can't figure out the camera. All right, go, Maggie. Eat. Now, what do y'all think? Well, looks like she did. Yes, she just ate the beet. So. Now she's in the bedroom. She'll grab the bowl up and she puts it in her bed because it don't scoot around. I'm gonna hold it for her here. There's a whole carrot. Let's see if she eats that carrot. Yeah, I didn't get it ground up like I usually do. She ate the beet. She may like beets. Well, she ate the carrot. Y'all, what do you think? And she's eating what hit the floor.
She definitely likes her breakfast and her supper blend, and then I'll probably give her a little bit for lunch, some too. Okay, y'all, that kind of wraps up the Maggie eating dog food, her new dog food that we're making for her. And y'all, it's worth doing it just to see how much better she feels. Her coat is better. She's got more energy, and you can tell she's a lot more healthier. Okay, y'all. This is what's left over after the broth, and I will use this in Maggie's dog food.
Look at this, y'all. This is the bone, what do you call it, leg bone? It just crunches up. It has no sharp ends or anything. It just crunches up like a...
We'll grind it up with a grinder.
So that's what it does when you cook it. The bone broth, the marrow comes out of it. So there's still some marrow in there, which is good for the dogs. And they just, like I said, it's just, you can just mash it and it just falls apart. See how it breaks?
Yep. I'll put that in bags. Yeah, I'll put that in bags, use it. All right, y'all, this is a roast. No, actually not a roast, this is a pork loin that we cooked for. It's got carrots in it, and then it's got broth in it also. And this will be another part of her Maggie's meal that we'll do for her. All right, you say, why did y'all change Maggie's dog food? Well, for starters, Maggie's poop didn't look right. It got to looking really bad. She had some diarrhea, and then Angie called me on the way home from work one day and said Maggie had stopped eating. Said Maggie would not even eat her hot dogs, which she usually likes a hot dog, as a treat. So then I got very concerned. So it was time to make a change. So that's why we decided to change her from the traditional dog food in a bag is what I was feeding her. I was also feeding her high expensive canned dog food. So we made that change. So your next question may be, is it a lot of trouble? Not really. It's not that much trouble. I mean, Maggie's, you know, she's worth every bit of it. Eventually, I hope we make her food and our food with everything here on the farm. But, and you can tell by the video, she really enjoys her dog food. There's no doubt about that. And like I say, y'all, with any of the animals, you can really tell the health of your animals by their discharge, their poop. And if it gets looking bad like Maggie's did, then you've got some problems. And hers had really got to looking pretty poor. Now, her bowel movements are really good. Don't have any trouble. Doesn't look bad. She's not acting like she's got to go to the bathroom all the time. And I will tell you this, ones that watch the video may find it hard to believe, her energy level has definitely increased. If you watched our last video, she made 20 laps around that turkey pen. So it was well worth it, y'all, to make the change. It's not that much trouble to do it. And on the expense side, I'll be honest, it's not much more than what we was probably paying for a high-end dry dog food. So just a little bit of time, a little bit of effort, it's really worth it, y'all. Y'all, we appreciate each and every one of you watching. And if you hadn't subscribed, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. We appreciate that. Like I say, that'll help feed the chickens. And maybe even help feed Maggie a little bit, y'all. Y'all, again, thank you for watching.